Pre-season check-in with Jack Johnson. How are you, sir, and how have the last few weeks been?
Yeah, I'm good. Glad to be back, as we all are, of course. Obviously, it's good coming back, getting round the lads, and no, I'm good. I've reached my goal weight now, which anyone at the fans forum will be glad to hear. And no, we're ready to go.
Joking aside, that's a key thing for what the 6-7 weeks you have off or
Yeah.
whatever. How much do you take a break, and how much do you keep yourself in shape, knowing that 2025 is going to be a big year?
Yeah, no, I know we do have a joke about it, but it's tough. I think the part-time element of it makes it a bit more difficult, especially with players. Obviously, you don't get a full break. You're still working and things like that, and got family commitments, and then obviously holidays come into play. I had an operation as well, which is another factor that a lot of the lads deal with. So there's a lot of things we have to sort of weigh up. But I think as long as we sort of come back in good enough, Nick, ready to train, which I think we all have. No, it's good, and then we know that it's going to be a tough year. We're under no illusion of that. Yeah, no, we're ready to. We're in a good place.
What struck me the first few weeks watching you in very cold training here at the beautifully redeveloped Melrose is how intense it is. I don't know if it's always this intense at this time of year, but it's full on already.
Yeah, no, it is. I think obviously we have got a lot of lads from last year, but then there's been quite a few added in, which also brings added pressure for players. Like everyone wants to play. You want to get off to a good start, which definitely sort of adds to the intensity of training. People are trying to impress, and no, it's good. It's a good environment. You can't sort of rest on what you might have done last year or anything like that, because it's a fresh start and it's going to be a completely different league this year.
And how have the new lads settled in and assimilated so far? There's some very competitive game of darts going on in there. Do you feel like a tight-knit squad already?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of the lads get on. People know each other from different clubs. I think the twins and Craven and Lawton dominate the darts. He's actually looking at me right now. He's got to be good. Ted is actually, he sees himself as inferior to Jay at times, but I think he's better at him at juggling and darts, I think. So well done to Ted on that one. But no, it's good. Everyone gets on. Yeah, we're ready to sort of rip in.
And the competition for places must be ridiculous. You're clearly going to all be striving to start or to get in that 17. You look at the 31 we put out this week. I think, how on earth do you find a 17 start out of that?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's lads want to play every week, obviously, but I think last year sort of proved as well that it's going to be it'll take the squad to sort of get us to where we want to be. Like you said, we've got lads like PLT, George, who are away at their new parent clubs, but they'll be hopefully joining us whenever they sort of called upon. So you add them into the mix, they're not even here. When we're doing 13v13, it's already like, it's a good standard, like it's a good intensity. Like you say, it'll be tough, but that's down to Longy and Joe to sort of rotate as they see fit, and we've just got to do our best to get picked each week. That's the top and bottom of it.
The final thoughts, the fans are really excited about the new season, as I'm sure you guys are. The season tickets selling brilliantly, the new kit's going to be out before Christmas, the new training gear is going to be out shortly as well. As a playing group, how excited are you lot about what lies ahead in 25?
Oh no, we really are. I think there is a buzz around Oldham at the minute, especially within the community. I was not far from here. I played my junior rugby at Saddleworth, and there was never anything like this. Like Oldham were never the force they were before, and that you can say we want to be again now. So I think it's good for them. They can see something like there's a clear pathway now that's been put in place. There's a definite buzz. Fans are buying in, and last year, if we just keep building the way we were with the fans, like it's brilliant. We need your support to come down, and it makes a massive difference. So no, we're looking forward to seeing you next year.
Great stuff, great check-in. Get back to the dartboard.
Thank you.